So I don't intend to keep you that long today. But we'll hopefully finish data flow. And you read the papers, right? Those are some seminal papers. I'll emphasize you should read the papers. This is really for your own benefit, your background in architecture. Knowing those seminal papers will help you a lot in the future, especially if you're planning to focus on architecture, on the architecture area. If you do not know some of these papers, that's not good. Okay. Well, I guess these are the older U assignments that you were supposed to have done. I know there were a lot, but hopefully many of these are easy to read except for this one. How were these two? Were they easy to read? Yeah? Short, right? That's good. Yeah. Well, basically, these are the papers that actually made data flow work by having that model 1 that I will describe, right? Model 1 is keep the control flow at the ISA level, but have data flow in the microarchitecture level. So at that time, it was not clear. These papers came about at that time when data flow was at its height, but software, it was not clear how software would be written for data flow. At the time also, there was another movement going on in architecture, which is the reduced instruction set computing, right? You've seen this earlier, which is simple instructions. And the idea was the proponents of that movement, if you will, suggested that reduced instruction set architectures are substantially better than more complex instruction set architectures. And one of the dominant architectures at the time was a very complex instruction set architecture. You guys know what it was? VAX, that's right, the VAX architecture, or virtual address extensions. This is the Digital Equipment Corporation's architecture. Before that, it was the PDP architecture, and VAX